Hello. Today I'm just gonna show like a quick little overview of how I'm able to get these separate materials, like I have seven here, down to pretty much just one texture and one material. Just for optimizing, if you have another world or project you're working on, this is kind of how I set up mine based on videos I've seen. So it's gonna require you both have, well, of course, Blender, Substance Painter, and then I use Krita. Otherwise, you can use like Photoshop or whatever to combine on your textures when we get to that part. As you can see, I got all my different materials here. I've painted everything, but as you can see, they're all different textures. It's just a matter of exporting them and then combining them into one. So how I got to do that is I will go over here to File and then Export Textures, and I have my own output template that I've created based on another video I saw. Of course, make sure all these settings are the same. Make sure the padding is transparent pretty much at the end. And then make sure this is 0. This kicked my ass for like a day because I didn't know what was going on. So here's the original I had when I exported it. And as you can see, there's like some of these edges that are kind of extruded out and blurry because I wanted nice clean edges, just like it shows up here. Yeah, just set this to 0, otherwise the higher up you do, the more it's going to extrude the edges for some reason. For whatever reason you would want that, I guess you can change that there. Otherwise, just leave it at 0. And so I'm going to show you here under the output templates how I created this one to export as complete PNG images, like transparent backgrounds, because otherwise any of these other ones you do, it's going to have like a black or gray background and it's not going to be completely transparent even though you chose under padding transparent. You're going to go here to output templates and you're just going to press this little plus button. That's what creates a new preset for output template. You can name it whatever, just double click it, rename it, enter. So pretty much what I do is, so I'll go over here. I'm going to press RGB plus A. This is the pretty much alpha. From what I understand, it's what allows the background to be transparent. So you're going to need that. And what I do is I name it color for what's going to be pretty much albedo. I don't know if naming it matters. I just name it that because whatever. And then pretty much I'll just go over here. I'm going to do base color right in here. And I do from RGB channel. Again, then I'm going to drag this into the alpha and I'm going to do A channel. That's what's going to create the actual transparency in the background. And then I'm going to copy this and I'm going to next do roughness. We'll do roughness texture next. Then I will go over here, drag roughness up into here, and I'm going to do from gray channel because how the roughness map works is it takes a scale of how dark the color is from black to white, and that's what creates how rough it's going to look. And same thing, I'm going to drag that into the alpha and A channel. Transparent alpha. Next we're going to do is I do metallic. We're going to then take this metallic tab right here, drag it up into there. From grayscale, and same thing, A channel. Next we're going to do the height map. Again, go here, drag height in, grayscale, and I think you're pretty much getting the idea. And again, you don't have to do all of these. Like if you just wanted the color to be together, you could do that. And you can add any of these maps. If you know more about what you're doing, you can add any of these in that you want. I just like having these ones. For what I'm doing, these 5 usually do what I need to do. So the next part you're going to do is you're going to take the normal OpenGL, drag that right in here to the first one from RGB channel, and then you're going to take the normal here and drag that into the alpha. Voila, there you go. Now you got a output map template that you can then go over here to settings, and you will then press these output template and you're going to select the one that you created in your output templates. Again, make sure everything is set correctly and you'll export it. into the file you want, there's just going to be a bunch of different transparent textures, just like this. So what you're going to want to do next is you're going to actually want to combine them into one. So I have all my colors right here, right? And I'm using Krita for this. You can use whatever photo editing program that you have. And you're just going to, again, have a transparent background, and you're going to drag every one from the color map, and you're going to drag that into here, one by one, until you get the entire texture right here. Now, one thing that's going to matter is when you actually create the model, you want to make sure that all the separate materials that you have, because I have different parts of this that are separate materials, are going to all lay out so they're not overlapping on each other. If they overlap, you're going to have sections that go over each other, and then when it goes to apply in here, it's going to show maybe a part you painted up here on here, this corner or something, because it's overlapping on that UV. Like what I have is like tight, like it's barely fitting in there. So just keep that in mind when you're making it. Otherwise, you're going to have issues and this isn't going to work. Pretty much, once you're done, you'll export it, the final texture that you're looking for. But yeah, hope this helped, and good luck with your project.